On today's The Right Stuff, I want to talk to you about a couple of things I have in front of my boat. Not really uncommon or anything at all, but nonetheless, in case you don't have it, maybe it's something you want to consider. One of the number one things I have up here is this little electronic box, you might say, but it has fuses for front and back trolling motor batteries. It also has a switch that I can use to switch 12 volts to the front, 12 volts to the back, or use two batteries I have to boost out 12 volts with a 24 volt system, which is kind of cool. And it has the logical things like your plug-in for your trolling motor. It also has a plug-in for like if you have a light and so forth to use inside. It's pretty standard stuff, but you should have one of those. If you don't, certainly something to look forward to have. I have to interrupt here just for a second because there's one more thing on that plate that I wanted to make sure you knew about, because I use it all the time, and that's the way to trim your back motor up or down when you are actually up in the front of the boat. There's more times than not that I've come around the dock and all of a sudden I get in shallow water. I can bring up my back motor so it doesn't drag at all, and then I can lower it down when I get out in deeper water. It's really handy when you're up in the front of the boat. Just didn't want to miss that because I do use that probably the most of anything up on that plate. The other thing up here in front, I have my power supply to checker. Check my battery in the front, check my battery in the back, so I know my power is good, especially before I go out fishing and I'm going to go dock fishing along a long line of docks. I want to make sure I got plenty of battery power up here in front, and I always have enough battery power to get home with the other battery, and I can check them both at any one time if I left something on. The other thing, obviously, the depth finder's up here, but one of the unique things I got that I really use a lot is this is when you ever get up to a dock or you want to be able to portage somewhere, you want to get connected and tighten up your boat to the dock without a lot of apparatus or looking for your box or rope. This is a self-contained rope. It's really solid. It's nylon. It's strong as heck. It completely goes back into like a fishing rod with a reel with the spring in it to bring it back. Plus, when you get it out, you can lock it with the twist of the tie down there, and it's solid. It locks, and it really holds well. And I like that. I use it for like, I can even put my anchor on it, put my anchor, tie it through there and lock it, and throw the anchor over, and then that way I can let out line real easy with this, and I don't have a clutter in the boat. In fact, I have nothing in the boat. It goes out. And along with that, if you can see over here, I got this little snap here. You can take this cable or any cable, lock it into that little movement there, and boy, that holds it. In the combination, I do that when I'm using it on a windy day and using it as an anchor rope. But awesome little thing to have. I think it's still available maybe at Bass Pro. There's something to check out, something you might use. You know, you never know. Every boat's a little different. You got to set the boat up the way you like to fish. And that's what I use, and that's why I like that. Thanks for watching.